The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
All right, welcome to the first annual menopause episode of Rare Form Radio. Right. Welcome back to the show, Miss Gina and Mr. Shannon from your favorite podcast, 50 States of Madness, everybody. Hi, guys.
Hi.
First of all, today was 100 degrees in Los Angeles, and it's September. It's almost autumn.
And that wasn't even the worst part. It was the humidity and the rain that came with it.
Yeah.
Did you get rain here?
I don't think so. We did.
Morning.
This morning. It was raining hard in La Habra this morning.
I don't do mornings, so I'm not familiar with it. But we're mentioning the heat in here because in this back studio we're at, it's a little warm in here. And Gina, you mentioned that you guys are going through you're going through changes.
You have no idea.
I don't. What's happening?
It's awful.
It's really bad.
It's so awful.
Is it really? Is it really menopause?
Oh yeah. I've been going through menopause for a couple of years.
I didn't know that happened when you're 30.
It's early
an
onset.
early onset of menopause.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I turned
Super
30
early.
this year, so it's really.
It started when I was 15.
Are you going through it too?
Yes.
You at the same time?
Yeah, we both
bad.
have for like a couple of years.
So I know girls, when you guys hang out, women, like your period sync up. Does menopause sync up as well?
I don't
I don't think so because I think that's more hereditary.
Yeah.
But I don't know when my mom or my grandmother went through menopause because they both had hysterectomies very early on in their mid 30s. So I don't know when they would have naturally gone into menopause. So I don't know.
They had everything removed?
Yeah.
Because I had a hysterectomy.
I know,
but
but
I
not
still
too long
have
ago.
my ovary. They left my ovaries so that it wouldn't affect.
Oh,
so
there's different kinds of.
Yeah.
So I still go through a cycle. So like I always say, like, oh, like if I'm feeling really bloated, oh, I'm on my cycle, even
But
though
you
I'm
don't
not
bleed.
bleeding.
No.
Yeah. I do go through the cycle,
But
but
if-
I go through menopause for sure.
If you get the full scoop hysterectomy,
Then you don't have.
the full scoop out,
You don't
you
have
don't
a
you don't
period.
go through menopause.
I have no
Well,
idea.
you do, but I think you're thrown into it quickly.
Then.
Yeah.
Because all of.
Like it happens right when you get the scoop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine's just happening.
But I haven't had a period in, I don't know.
We kind of sound
2
like
years.
doctors. I think we sound
Yeah.
like we know what we're
We're
talking
professionals.
about. Yeah.
What are you talking?
I mean, at this point, I kind of feel like I am.
If you're listening, get scooped. Just get
I haven't.
scooped.
Oh, I would absolutely recommend that. Like,
I never had any problems, though, to have to do that. Like, I never had problems with my periods. So.
I did. And I wish my doctors would have done it 10
you
years
should have
sooner.
this one should have had it. Like, she used to have to carry, like, a spare set of clothes with her. Like,
I've been in meetings where I actually had to get up and go home to take a shower and come back to work.
I have a. Can we talk about? There's a word that's related to periods that makes me want to put a gun in my mouth.
Can I guess it?
Yes.
Clot.
No. That's another one.
Moist?
No. Flooding. The term flooding is so wild to me.
I've never heard it.
I never.
You don't. It's
I've
like
never used that term.
I feel I know what it looks like.
I'm so tired. Heavy blood flow is referred to as flooding.
Oh, okay.
You're
I felt what
flooding
that feels like.
your
Yeah,
undies with clumpy, clotty blood.
I used to have a period. I tracked it, and my app actually said that's impossible first when I tried starting to track it. But my doctor actually didn't believe me. But until I started tracking it, but I would have a period for 10 days, and I would be off for a max of 16 to 19 days,
2 a month
max, and then I would have it another 10 days. Then 16 to 19 days, I'd get my period again. That happened for almost 10 years, and I would beg my doctor, please, you need to help me. And finally, you had to use the right terms. Like, I don't think how much longer I can go on like this. Like the certain language I finally had to use for the doctor to say, okay, I'll remove it.
I don't know why they don't want to do hysterectomies anymore.
Maybe are they not? Maybe they're not financially lucrative.
Maybe. I know the only time that they really do them now is when women have breast cancer. That's like the next step to
hysterectomy?
Is a hysterectomy, because that would be the next place that it could possibly spread. I think it's maybe part of the BRCA gene. But yeah, like I've had numerous friends that have had like the same issues as her, and it's just like this constant fight. Like they have to go through all of these things, like the ablation and this.
Yeah,
and
they
like,
had me go through that twice.
They surveyed 100 doctors as to why they don't perform hysterectomies, and 87% said because it's icky.
Well, I'm sorry. Having flooding is icky.
It's icky.
well, icky for them.
Yeah, icky.
I did learn though something about menopause is that because I was talking to somebody about it. There you go. It's always a sexy thing to talk about. Is that because we have hot flashes, right? Well, the other day I'm sitting out. I know but the other day I was sitting in my office and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm freezing. And like for 2 years before I started my menopause, I'd be cold all the time. No matter what the temperature, I'd always have a sweatshirt on. And the other day I'm in my office and I'm like, I'm really, really cold. Let's turn off the AC. And the lady who I share the office with, she looked at me, she goes, don't you dare touch that AC because it's not cold in here.
Oh God.
And I said, and she goes, I said, no, because I get hot flashes. But she's like, but women get cold flashes too, but nobody ever really talks about it because it doesn't interfere. She goes, because it's really just the body's cannot regulate temperature and it goes both ways. But we only talk about the hot flashes, but we never talk about like, oh, I'm cold today or I'm shivering or, you know, but she says that's related to menopause as well. And
You guys are so whiny.
I know. It
Women, in general, you know what I mean? Like,
What are you doing on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm being castrated on Tuesday.
And how long do you think you'll be out for?
I'm thinking months. I think I might be down for a few months.
We have a thing on Sunday. He's like, I don't know if I can go. I'm getting.
Well,
Like,
I have a friend who
days.
got a vasectomy and he went horseback riding within a week.
Well,
Okay,
Let me
that's
finish.
harsh.
Can I finish my fucking story, please?
Not really.
Thank
but
you.
Go ahead, try. Go
Went
ahead.
horseback riding, and then his balls blew up to the size of grapefruits.
well, I
because
wonder
he's-
why.
Probably would have
Well,
done that
you're supposed to be
without
okay after a few days.
Not for horseback riding.
Not for that.
That's
Probably
why.
like walk around the house, but I mean, Jesus
That's why we need to
Christ.
we need to get a bedpan before my procedure, before my surgery, because I don't want to be getting up at all.
Are you hiring a nurse to take care of him?
Yeah, do you have
I'm
somebody?
married
do you have
one.
somebody?
She's doing it.
I'll be very booked for the next few days
Yeah.
outside of
It's gonna be rough.
I think you'll be fine.
You've seen pictures of it?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
How they fucking pull the
They
thing
pull
out?
it out.
I think I mean, I don't have balls, so I know that like it's
Probably really sensitive.
yeah, because like I never could understand like how.
I don't think you guys understand what it's like to be a guy. Okay.
No, no, I don't because I don't feel like I understand like if you just barely like touch them, how it's like you just got slugged in the stomach.
And some people, some guys like being like having their balls twisted and
kicked.
pulled and slapped and punched and everything. Like there's people that like having their balls stomped on by girls wearing heels.
Oh,
It's a
well,
thing.
I mean,
Have you experienced it?
wait,
No, you showed me videos.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay,
No.
Well, yes, the other day I had to put my heels on. I'm like,
that's how you get out of a parking ticket in Los Angeles. You stomp on the cop's balls. Yeah, but I'm not.
I think you'll be fine.
I appreciate that. You are probably the only person that has said that because everyone else loves sharing their horror stories.
No, I mean,
So rude.
What did my dad? We were just we were back east, and my dad told some kind of.
He said it was fine.
No, he said someone
He
was.
said suck it up,
someone,
buttercup.
no, he said someone had a botched one. That
well, yeah, I mean, there's
I
botched
wasn't part of that
everything,
conversation,
you know.
It was probably
were
the
part of it.
60s.
You were part of it, but
I-
yeah. Well,
Oh,
you know,
I think I was yelling at him.
it'll be fine. It'll be
like,
fine.
just stop.
Yes.
Anyway, how have you guys been?
Good. Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah, just busy with work.
How's the wonderful podcast doing?
It's doing good.
You know, wonderful.
Yeah, we're doing good. It's,
We're viral.
What do you mean?
we were just
Like
talking
you're
about
infected?
like driving over here. We're like, what are we gonna do when we can't work anymore because we're gonna be getting stalked?
You
and stuff
goddamn
by, like,
right.
all these people are gonna be like
I was
knocking down for our autograph and like
I was mentioning to her like, oh, you know, when Riley comes down, my oldest, from Ohio, maybe we can make a reservation where Heidi works. I think it'd be kind of cool, you know, going into the Hollywood, like kind of like, you know, maybe they'll see somebody besides us.
Beautiful, wonderful, wonderful. I like the positivity.
Thank you. You know, you throw it out there like you already are. I've been seeing that, you know, where you don't say I will be, but you say I am. All the positive.
well, one of my
affirmations.
coworkers
interesting.
drove through Starbucks that she works at.
I had that
but she didn't know her. She drove through. She's like, "Hey, I recognize your voice. You have that podcast with
Bullshit.
Gina. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Thank you. I had that moment.
Yeah, she never had watched it. She had only listened to it. And she recognized her voice.
That is so amazing.
Yeah.
But she works with Gina.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was,
But she
but I
recognized,
did
she
have that-
recognized your voice,
I know.
not mine.
But I did have that one moment. I'm like, yes, I am.
That is really cool.
She's like, guys, did you hear that?
I was like calling everybody in Starbucks. Like,
I was
hey, hold on
I was
a
only
second.
recognized one time in public for Dark Matter when we were in Ventura County, California, walking on the beach, and it's a very
wow.
cool feeling.
was like,
good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's great.
Yeah, my kids sometimes recognize me too. So
Oh, that's nice.
I know that voice.
there we go.
Mine
You
don't.
raised them good.
Mine don't. They're like, who's that?
You get no applause. We
I
killed the
get
applause
none.
for you.
None. My kids don't even listen.
Can I ask you guys a parenting question? It's more of an opinion. It's an opinion I want from parents. Okay.
All right.
And we just had dinner with friends, and there was a heated discussion that probably should not have been as heated as it was about this topic.
Oh.
Okay.
So you have two kids? Mm-hmm. You have two kids? Three? What's your youngest?
21.
Okay. I'm going to start with you, Shannon.
Okay.
What are your thoughts, your in-depth thoughts on putting the kids on the harness / leash?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to say because when my kids were little and that's when it's almost started, like maybe a little bit after it started to be a thing. No, I probably would have never.
You would have never.
I would have probably never.
And how come?
Well, maybe because I never had a kid that roamed or took off from me. Maybe it would.
Were your kids paralyzed?
No, but they were very well behaved, I have to say.
Okay.
Like they weren't really those kids that like, I don't know. I just always, when I used to see it, maybe it's a visual thing for me, but I always felt like it was like a pet.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Gina, same question.
I would never.
Why? This is very intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, people are probably going to come at me, but if you have to put your kid on a leash, then you need to be a better fucking parent.
There she goes.
Let me ask you this. What if you have multiple children that are all in that kind of age? What if you have 3 kids that are like
Birth
all
control.
under 6? No.
Too late. You've had them
Abort
already.
at 4 years old?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know where are you going with these kids?
I think you need to.
Theme park where people they can get stolen and penetrated by strangers.
I feel like I was, and maybe it's because I was a single parent that I had to be very hard on not hard on my kids, but I wasn't strict as far as like what I exposed them to, but I didn't let them get away with shit. Mm-hmm. They knew how to act when we went outside the house. My kids never had a tantrum outside in the grocery store and did all that shit. Like,
Never.
I put the fucking fear of God in my kids. Like, if you're gonna do that shit, you do that shit at home. When you step outside that door, you're respectful to everybody. You act right. If you're gonna act an ass, then you do it at home.
It's amazing because I think every parent has that plan, but it very rarely works.
My kids never slept with me. But again, I will say this. I wasn't put on this earth to be a mom. She has like a very natural motherly instinct where if she could still have kids, she would continue to have kids till the day she dropped dead.
You're one of those?
Yeah, she would have as many
love
kids as possible.
You know what? It's not that, maybe not my own, but I do adopt everybody else's,
Yeah.
and I do love hanging around like the kids and stuff. And I used to take Jazzy.
Yeah, she would take Jasmine
and
all the time.
Savannah, and we used to do like Project Runway with the Barbies, and
Yeah,
I used to sew costumes
That's
with
not you.
them. I'd get down on the we used
You're
to
like, today we're gonna weld our own brass knuckles, kids.
We're gonna learn how to load a gun.
Yeah. This is how you sharpen a knife.
Gina was really good. She's like, she'd drop off Jazzy at my house.
Okay.
That was her parenting.
Okay.
No, but she doesn't give herself credit. I mean,
No,
she's-
I mean, my
She was
kids are
there.
very well behaved. My kids have turned out extremely well. I mean, my daughter is a civil engineer, and my son works in aerospace. So, but that is because of the way that I had to raise them, because their dad was not involved. And so I had to be mom and I had to be dad and I had to be strict. I worked 2 jobs. So, you know, I was very, very strict with them, and they, you know, I got very lucky. I got very, very lucky, but I never wanted kids.
Okay.
So it wasn't.
And I'm the
like
opposite.
my heart's desire was to bring kids into this world.
Which makes me even more surprised that you put so much time into making sure that they were good ones.
Well, I think because I had my son.
Not to say that your kids aren't bad, but like
no.
well behaved, like don't run away kids.
I think because I had my son when I was in high school, that, you know, it forces you.
You're like, hey,
to
we're
mature,
peers. Let's just keep it cool, man.
Like
We're the
grow
same age,
up,
basically.
yeah. Like we grew up together.
Yeah.
And so I think that forces you to either, and my parents, I mean, I never could have done it without my parents. My parents obviously financially helped me. But my mom never, it was always like, you know, you're a mom. Like, it wasn't like, okay, I'll babysit and you can go out and party. Like, this is your responsibility. So they supported me financially. They gave me a roof over my head till I was able to move out on my own and all of that. But I was responsible for my son.
Right.
Like, he was my responsibility.
Right.
So.
Okay. All right.
But I've never been a fan, but I do feel like it does kind of look like a pet. Like,
yeah, no, in my kids, I was opposite. Like, I was like the mom who like sat down and I did everything. Like, I wanted to be a kid with them, and I relived my childhood through my children, and I was about their age too. I had them really young, but I never, and knock on wood, that I don't feel like I had to be that strict, but my kids never really took off from me. I don't know. I never really had an issue behavior wise, luckily, because I know there's a lot of people who have that burden of having children, because we work in special education. So we know that sometimes it's not even the parenting skills, it's just the behavior that some of these kids come with, that they're born with. And so,
yeah, I mean, we're both very lucky to have healthy kids.
We
too.
have and very well-mannered children. But although I do have to tell a story, and she's going to kill me, of my middle one, Savannah, where one time I barely turned my head at a grocery. Did I ever tell you the story?
I don't know.
I was walking through a department store, and I turn around and I'm like, where did Savannah go? And I look behind me, and she's up. There's this mannequin undressed, and she's got her hands on the boobs, and she's doing this. She's like 3 or 4 years old.
Like
and
kneading like a cat.
and I'm like, Savannah, what are you doing? She's like, I just wanted to see how they feel.
Hopefully not like that mannequin.
So, I mean, but that was probably one of the worst behaviors. But I never.
If that's as bad as it gets, you did pretty good.
Yeah, no, but I do credit, you know, my children for a lot of that, because I do have to say I'm very lucky, and I know that some parents don't have the opportunity to say that regardless of their parenting skills, but you know what, it's a visual thing for me. It's probably not even anything like a parenting defect or anything. It's just every time I saw it, I'm like, it's like you have your pet, like your dog.
I am pro leash.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm pro leash, but there is a crazy stigma to it, because I just feel like one of our friends tonight said, just hold your kid's hand. But but if you're also trying to establish independence for your child, you can let them walk, and they think that they are free to go. But if they're at Disneyland, and like, you know, you don't want to lose your kid in a crowd, or if there's a busy street, you don't want them to run into the road or something. Or going through an airport.
How old are you talking to? Because like
up to like 16.
Could they put in?
Oh, sure, at 16.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you didn't say that.
Yeah.
Sure,
These
absolutely.
are dumb kids we're talking about.
Could they be put in a stroller instead, or?
Yeah, but what if you have multiple? What if you have like I said, 2 or 3 kids that are all similar age? I know. Dickless, I didn't get your take. What is your take on the leash?
Probably because I didn't. Because I say I'm not a parent. I don't have judgments.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue. But I will say there's a weird visual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But shit, kids are fucking wily. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
really
it's getting
don't know.
worse too. Kids, I don't know why, but I feel like kids these days are just
You don't know why they're getting worse?
out of control, man.
What do you mean? Of course you know why.
I guess I know why.
The goddamn internet and apps, and just like parents are not allowed to be tough anymore at all. Like it just
No, you can't discipline
everyone's
your
a
children
winner.
at
I mean,
all.
we talked about it so many times, but like
the
there's
participation trophy. No.
so every kid just thinks that they're entitled to be
Yeah.
the center of attention no matter where they go. I mean,
Well,
it's,
I think too
the world is ruined.
you're throwing
is.
kids like electronic devices to take care of them. You got the TV, the iPads, everything. So they're
Vibrators.
not. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's. Oh, you heard about that?
what?
Well, when my son got and played lightsaber with one of my
Christ.
vibrators. No.
No.
Oh, I thought we were referring to that.
Hope
Sorry.
your kids are listening though. Your mom is into some cool shit.
We were in the
Oh yes, that's when we were.
Kitchen.
That's when we were. Was that when we were selling toys?
when we were selling toys.
Oh, when you
and-
guys were like Avon
yeah, Avon salesmen.
salesmans?
Salesmen.
Okay, all right. Shannon is in the house.
Salesmen.
What do you do? I'm a salesman.
I'm a salesman. What are they called?
Salesman.
Salesman.
She doesn't hear it. She does not hear it. I've tried.
You're saying
she
sell.
She says jail. Say
sale?
jail.
Jail.
No, you say Joe.
Joe, do I say Joe?
Yeah. She says yeah,
I heard you.
because we say jail a lot on our podcast.
Sale.
Sell.
Sell.
Sale.
Sale. Sell.
Sale.
Sale. Sell. Sale. Sell.
Sale. Sell. Sale. Sell. They
It's like a southern name. This is my daughter's sale. So your kid put your vibrator in, like, not his
we
mouth,
were,
in his.
no,
okay.
we were in the
Why
kitchen,
did I
and
think
next
that?
thing you know, we hear, and my grandmother's there. She's in her 90s at the time, and he comes into the kitchen with the purple vibrator and is like, and he asked us to play swords with him.
Oh God.
Grandma's like, "Where's mine?"
My grandma was like, but then she started laughing because you can't help but laugh.
Oh
but
no.
I was like, Nathan, you're not supposed to play with that.
if you do, put it in your ass. That's where it goes.
Not in the kitchen.
And Nathan's probably like, you called me out by name.
So I started a quick Twitter poll about this leash thing, and I'm surprised.
getting?
It was flooding in with pro leash
Oh.
votes. Like it was like 80-20 leash, which
Okay.
surprised me.
Yeah.
The three comments are from our friend Victoria. The main con of having your child on a leash is what others will think of you as a parent. Fuck
That's
that.
the argument.
Victoria, hello, darkness, my friend.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, hey, girl, hey.
Sickle cell, what up?
I miss you, sickle cell. What up?
Yeah. So, and then Tony said to keep those crumb grabbers out of my way of my knees. It's funny.
Wait, well, Victoria has a kid, right? Read, what was her comment again?
Her comment was the main con of having your child on a leash is what others will think of you as a parent. Fuck that.
That was our friend's argument.
And then another one said, my mom used one on me and I wasn't even feral. It was 100% for my safety. I don't understand the stigma attached to them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And right now the split is 58.8% pro and 41.2 no.
Okay, well.
So this is going to
great.
go for a couple days and we'll see where it's at. But
I'm
it's
curious.
a hot topic.
Yeah,
It's a hot topic.
I'm curious at the age range too of the people on
Yeah.
the pros and the cons.
Yeah, or
Because
if
you know
they
maybe
even have kids.
if
yeah.
they're newborn, you're just dragging it across the ground. That one you don't want.
Yeah, that's
I mean like
By the arm.
by the people who are answering. I'm wondering what generation they are. You know.
Sure. I think
I'm
they're all. I
serious.
think they're all in our
We need demo.
our what?
we need demographics.
Yeah, the demographics. I wonder if
Humans.
it matters.
It probably does. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like older people will probably be against it
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
like, you know,
We didn't have it. It wasn't.
So you're
some-
calling me
yeah.
old.
you can't have your kids go work in the
get it.
fields when they're attached to a leash.
I get it.
But you can put them on a run, one of those like that dogs have out in the field.
on the where you hang the clothes
Yeah,
hangers.
Just put
Yeah.
a
Just
little
run.
clip on there. You're good to go. Interesting. All right.
I was watching the episode from last week, and when you guys started out, I was laughing because you were getting all over Heidi about not finishing her monster.
She got actually upset.
I was like yelling at my phone.
Tell me, help me. Were you on my side or her side?
I was on her side because that's me. Like, you can ask anybody who, like, I mean, you know, I never finish my food.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like known for that.
Why? Why do you do that? Why are you so? Why are you people so rude?
I think that mine stems
Kidding,
from being
A jerk?
when I was a kid.
Okay.
My parents never forced me to finish my food. So
Which, by the way, it is
When
it is a very weird thing to force people to finish food.
Yeah.
Like that encourages overeating and like pushing yourself, like eating till you're sick is not a good thing.
No.
So I get that.
And so I feel like that's like if I just get something to eat and when I'm full, I just stop eating. And 99% of the time, I always have food left on my plate.
Yeah, we always talk about it because we just, even on our way here, we're eating and we're like, why do we each order fries? Like, we always end up throwing out our fries. We could just share.
And if you remember the last time you and I went to eat, you finished my food.
Yeah, at Chick-fil-A. That's right. That's right. Do you ever finish everything on your plate?
On occasion, I do if I'm hungry. But I think because I was never forced to like finish my food as a child, I feel like I could have one bite of something left, and when I hit that full, like I can't do it.
But is it also maybe that you're so used to leaving food that even if you're a little hungry, you have to leave a little?
Maybe.
Okay,
but if I'm hungry, I will eat.
But with it, you do it with drinks too. You'll leave like a swish of a drink left, or like a few sips.
I kind of wish my son was here, or maybe I don't. This is something that my son and I argue about.
I don't understand.
Every night,
like. Maybe don't eat like 4 or 5 more bites of food, but like one more swig of the drink.
So I'm
getting angry.
I drink Diet Coke, but I only drink Diet Coke when I eat. I can't just like pop open a soda and drink it just whatever. I drink water all day. I only will drink something else when I eat.
It accompanies food.
Correct. So if we go out to eat, I'll tell him to get me a large Diet Coke, but I want extra. I love ice. Like I want it full with ice.
I'm with you.
So I do. Like I probably drink how much
ice is in this thing?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah. Same with mine. So I probably drink this much, and so I dump the rest out. And it angers him to the point where I feel like he's gonna have like he's gonna stroke out on me someday.
If your son would like to join my support group for people that don't finish drinks and food, he is welcome in this house anytime. If he needs to get away from people like you,
infuriates him.
I don't understand. The food one makes more sense. The drink one, Heidi has been coming here for 50, 60 weeks, 70 weeks. I don't know what it is. And like she ends the day by pouring half of these delicious monsters down the drain. And I'm like,
because after a while, like it's
so
not
funny.
Fresh though.
But I don't know. I don't over ice, it's fresh, and also most of it's not bubbly. It's just like tea.
Yeah,
I don't like the bottom part of a. I haven't drank soda since 2019, but
the bottom's the same as the stuff on the top. It's the same fucking shit.
It's warmer, and 2, it's got like whatever it's touching my. Like I just feel like it's just got all the crap on the bottom. Like everything just fell to the
goods, the delicious bits.
A lot of
the
people,
sediment.
like being a bartender for so long, so many people would never drink their last drink of beer. It's always left.
Why? Yeah. Why?
Because it's warm, I think, for one, and warm. I just feel like it's like the bottom of the barrel. They're just like, I don't want that last. Like more do not drink that than do.
Really?
No. But it's just a sip. It's not like a whole thing. Like it's literally like a sip. Like one last sip.
Every day
I dump a whole soda.
Every day I get
I'm so fucking mad right now.
Every day I get a grande brown sugar shaken espresso with extra ice in a venti cup, and it'll take me about 4 hours to try to get through it. But I'll drink like the ice will melt. It's like slow melt. But I throw out about half of it because it ends up melting, and then sometimes I'll even add a little bit more extra ice.
What size?
Why would you get the venti?
I get the grande. No, well, I get the grande in a venti cup because I get the extra
ice.
It's
Grande?
fine. It's fine. Let it go.
Grande.
What?
A grande. What? Is there something?
It's so good. It's so good.
How do you say it?
Grande! Like an adult, like another human. Not grande. 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 Grande.
Work at Starbucks. That's it.
And no one has ever said it the way that you say it.
And then she says espresso.
No, that's not.
I've heard that before from her.
Yeah.
Wait, is that how they taught you to say it?
No,
they
that's
don't
how
teach me.
she
That's just
says
how I
it.
say
No one
it.
taught her to say anything, apparently.
She has her own
Grande?
language at this point.
Grande.
It's so good. Do you get it in a
I'd rather you not.
Venti. A venti.
Oh, okay.
It's a venti good. Because it says it's just de grande.
We're in America.
Yeah,
By
grande.
day.
Yeah.
Because that's how you say
That's
it.
an A though. That ends with an A. It doesn't
No,
make sense.
Amanda is not pronounced
He
Amanda.
is. He makes. Trust me, he
we're-
makes fun of me all the time on how I say
we're,
things.
we're doing we
Yeah.
were just recording on Friday, and one of the people that we were talking about, her name was Sheila, Sheila, Sheila.
Just
And
say Sheila?
She looks across at me, she's like, hold on, stop real quick, you can edit this out. Is it Sheila or Shayla?
Well, because my niece is Shayla.
That's what I said.
How does she spell it?
but she's
Shayla.
no Shey. Sheyla. But I
Shayla.
always say Shayla. So when I saw it, I thought maybe Shayla.
And ask her how many times we had to retake. How many
Probably
takes
about
it?
6 or 7.
Wow.
I could not get past
couldn't
Shayla.
Wow.
Like it was not processing, and I don't know what it is. I tell her I don't know what it is about my brain when I.
Well, it's
but
busted up. It's very clearly busted up.
But we went over
I
it
love
too
it.
before my aughts because my Marriott, and then I do Patriot because it's OT.
Hold that thought.
Thank you.
Hold that fucking thought.
I don't want to talk football.
Oh no, it's not that.
okay,
It is
thank
it is
God.
football day. It started today. The Patriots lost their first game, but check this out.
So the Steelers.
What word did you just say?
Patriot.
Okay, I got a brand new Gary clip for you guys.
Does he say patriot?
Shush.
So fucking excited.
Yeah. Let's do this here.
Look at that guy.
I might be from the same place he's from then.
All right. Here we go. All right. Check it out.
Oh my god. I can tell he.
So, I'm in my garage. You know, I used to be Secret Service. I was a patriot. And this friend of mine, his name was Ivan, was sitting there looking out the garage door, and he goes, "Hey, Gary, you know what? You could tell us when a patriot was coming." I looked at him.
How did you do that?
How did you know that
How
I
did
was
you
going to
know?
mention that?
Don't worry about it. I'm good at what I do, okay? I'm good at what I do.
How did you know I was going to do that?
I have been doing this for a long time.
How do
I
we
have,
get him on the show?
I have
That was
at all
brilliant.
times 5 things ready to go if someone says a certain thing. I can't believe that just happened. Actually,
I have to say that we did not even talk about this prior. I even asked her, I said, what are we going to be talking about when we go over there? She's like, yeah, just say whatever you want to say.
no, that was a beautiful.
okay.
That was a
That
beautiful
was
moment.
awesome.
So I want to hear more. Just say that one more time again.
CIA?
So, I'm in my garage. You know, I used to be Secret Service. I was a patriot.
I was a patriot.
Yes, Gary.
Wow.
Great minds think alike.
So
I mean, if Karen, what's her name? Her name.
Katie.
Katie. Fuck, I'm stuck on Jim and Karen. I don't know who they are. If Katie ever leaves,
I mean,
Heaven forbid.
boom, boom, boom. Or if you guys are into like a
Oh, yeah.
throuple,
A
you
throuple.
and your husband could bring in. So it's crazy that you have something in common with Gary.
you think it's crazy?
That might
No,
not be
you're
so
right.
crazy.
You're right. You're right.
I don't
Very good
know.
point.
I don't
He's a
think
patriot.
that's too crazy.
Patriot.
He's a patriot.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I
But
thought you guys
I'm
were
very,
like that.
but I'm very visual. Like we were talking earlier, like with my comprehensions, like I have to visually see it. So I'm very visual. So whatever was fed to me, and I learned, like
Yeah, you're
it
not
just-
very
that's-
audible, that's for sure.
No, I'm not. I'm
Grande?
absolutely not. And I can't hear it because if you know on my singing too, I can't hear tunes.
She acts like she's
What do you mean you can't hear tunes?
I can't.
On my
singing-
singing career.
she talks about it like
I wish
this is really something she's gonna
That's what
have
you
to
have to
like
say.
battle in the near
I-
future.
It's about
If
I am, not I will.
Well, I am. I am a singer. No, but the one thing that I love to do is the one thing two things I love to do. Two things I love
Shit in
most
your
in the
husband.
world. So that's my third love right there.
She does it good
No,
though.
I do good. That one I'm perfected. But my first one, singing and dancing, are the two things I would love.
I bet
love,
you can dance.
Love to do.
I bet you can dance.
I'm off
Dan.
beat.
No?
Dan.
No, I can't follow beat. I can't hear it.
She can't hear
I'm telling
it.
you, it's auditory.
She can't
I can't even process things auditory.
I don't
like
understand I mean, you can obviously, like, you feel me here. Like, my dad was a drummer, so I don't know how people can't hear it.
But I don't know how people can't make it from one spot to another without having to put on their Google Maps every single time.
You're gonna make her dance?
Yeah.
No, she needs room.
Yeah, but like, can you go like this and keep a beat?
I'm sure, yeah. And after, even on a tune though,
But
after a while it can catch on.
If you put on a song that she knows
You don't know
the
this one?
words to hear her sing, she's like a beat and a half behind all the time, and she doesn't hear it though.
What's a band that you like?
Well, I've been trying to learn the song, My Posse's on Broadway, so I can do it for Mr. Creepy. Is it Mr. Creepy or Uncle Creepy?
If you're being formal, it's Mr. Creepy. He does demand a certain amount of respect. I would go with Mr. Creepy. Or, since he has a PhD, Dr. Creepy also works. Sir Creepy works?
The whole statement.
Is it Mr. Creepy? Yeah, to his fucking kids' friends.
She says,
Can I have a popsicle, Mr. Creepy?
I've been trying to learn this song so I can perform it for Mr. Creepy.
What's the weirdest sentence ever uttered? It sounds like you're a captive to some pervert.
It's so good.
Is this good to Mr. Creepy?
I'm going to be like, help. Help.
Please don't hit me again, Mr. Creepy. I'm being a good girl. Mr. Creepy. Holy fucking shit. I think we should call him on the phone right
Oh
now.
my God.
Oh.
You should, because if
That's
he
so
could
good.
talk, he's never talked to her. He's obsessed with her. I'm telling you.
So good.
He's fucking obsessed with her. I'm crying.
Let's see if we can get him on the phone here. Fucking unbelievable.
I don't want him to know I messed up so bad.
Oh, he's going to know. Don't you worry about it.
So I can perform it.
I have requests.
Oh my God. I love this. Where does he live? Is he like
Fresno
in a different?
area.
Oh, he's on this West
Yeah.
Coast.
Daniel Cleary.
Hi, buddy. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You are currently live on the air. And
Right.
I'm recording with your good friends Gina and Shannon today.
Hello.
Hi, creepy.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey, girls.
Hey, how's it going?
So
It's going pretty good.
good. It's good to hear from you, buddy. And
Yeah.
we were just talking about Shannon's lack of musical ability in all ways, shapes, or form. And she's saying that she's been practicing a number for you. She's learning a song to perform for you.
Yes.
And
That's awesome.
she very, 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 very strangely called you Mr. Creepy, which I feel like.
I'm Mr. Creepy. I'm all serious. Yeah.
Say it again.
Put me in a suit and tie.
She's like, is it Mr. Creepy? And I'm like, yeah, to like his kids' friends, but like it's not Mr. Creepy. But I think I want to start calling you Mr. Creepy from now on, if you don't mind.
I like Mr. Creepy or Mr. Uncle Creepy.
Mr. Uncle Creepy.
You know,
Mr. Uncle Creepy.
I think Uncle is getting dropped somehow, and everything's kind of generalized creepy. But Mr. Creepy sounds very. I kind of like that.
I like that. I like that.
Very
I'm not a
respectful.
formal kind of guy, so I like that sort of thing.
Have you seen Uncle Creepy before?
I haven't, no.
I mean,
just a little tiny picture.
the idea of you calling him Mr. Creepy is just so funny because he's a cool looking dude, tattoos and piercings and dreadlocks and like
I have not.
not very formal. Such a nice moment.
Give him a little bit
beautiful.
of respect.
Creepy, not to put you on the spot, but do you have any questions for the ladies since we have them here for you right now?
For you.
Any
Questions
comments?
in general. Just why are you two so awesome? Why do you make me laugh so much? Why do you teach me all kinds of new and horrible things about history? And then I find out about Shannon and the singing, and it's not even so much the singing. it's her hip hop, her rhyming,
Her rhyming and
what-
rapping skills.
yeah, the rhyming and the rapping. That's what really does it for
I've
me.
never seen someone with the grasp on the the English language that Shannon has. It's really astounding.
Yeah, dude, she's got her own language going. It's, with mixed with ours. It's like Spanglish, Ebonics, kind of Shannonism. We know what she's saying, and she just makes it up as she goes. It sounds good.
I'm very convincing. I'm very convincing.
She sounds like
Dude, she believes everything she says. Very.
It's pretty amazing.
Creepy, you want to tell Dan what you gave her DJ name?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please.
That was kind of nice. Okay. Well, after Gina was kind enough to share me a couple of the videos that can't be posted publicly, I was watching her rap to like Tupac on a golden karaoke mic in her car and stuff, and so I decided her new stage name is MC ADHD.
MC ADHD?
Yeah.
Oh, that is fucking brilliant.
That's my new stage. We were going to announce that to you.
That's her new stage name.
That might have to be
This is
the
official. It's been announced now.
Yes.
that might be the name of this episode, actually.
Nice.
Yep. Make a note.
Most excellent. Yeah, we need like hats and T-shirts, sparkly stuff. Just
My
like
my
with the
silhouette.
rhinestones. Little rhinestone hat, just a little MC. I don't know.
So good.
Well, listen.
The
okay.
silhouette of me doing some kind of 80s dance move or something. I like that.
please.
The Crip Walk.
Oh yeah,
The Crip Walk.
absolutely.
This might have to maybe be a Patreon exclusive piece of content for you guys. Listen, Creepy, thank you
real.
very much for taking the call. We'll talk to you very soon.
Thanks for having me on. That was great to talk to y'all.
Love you, buddy.
Y'all have a blessed evening. Love y'all.
Will do. Later.
Bye, Creepy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
That's
Mr.
funny.
Creepy.
I thought we mentioned the Crip Walk because I honestly thought, and you're gonna die.
No,
when
I
you
looked
hear this,
it up,
but
and I think you're.
I might be
think-
right.
I don't know. I got like some yeses and some no's.
Okay,
Maybe
because
it's another poll you can put out.
Okay.
Another poll. I always thought the
Poll.
poll.
Yeah, you said pull.
Another poll you put out.
We still did it wrong, but let's just move ahead.
I always thought the Crip Walk was Snoop Dogg spelling out Crip with his feet. And I thought there was a blood walk too, where they spelled blood with their like dancing. But she said no, it's like this move. But I honestly thought the Crip Walk, they literally were spelling Crip with their feet.
Like doing like a swing, like a C.
Oh, more like a. Oh,
please.
you can't even see, but like. More
Well,
like,
I have a video.
You know when
He
they do
doesn't.
like, oh yeah, I've got a video, but like more like how Snoop Dogg's real smooth, but like
Just like you.
kind of like doing the R.
Snoop, is that you?
I thought
You have a video of her doing the Crip Walk? Have you guys used it
tried.
yet? Okay, we have to throw that up somewhere somewhere special.
So good.
Oh, fucking hell.
You could turn it up. I don't know if you.
But apparently, I just been schooled. And you don't, which, hello, Crip Walk should be because you spell Crip. Okay, that's what I just figured. C.
Which makes sense because the waltz is when you spell out waltz when you're... Moonwalk, Michael Jackson was all over the place fucking spelling all kinds of shit with his...
But the funny thing is I used to watch Snoop Dogg's
Look at
feet
her.
for him to spell it.
But you gotta listen. Yeah, she sounds like a cheerleader.
Because I thought there was a blood walk. D. Okay. So, I got it now. I watched one video for 30 seconds, and I have it now.
Got it mastered.
Wait.
I just want
I
you
just
to
gotta go faster.
focus on her face. Focus on her face.
You went Posse's on Broadway. You look so gangster.
You look so gangster. I have
Like,
never been...
C-R-I-P. I'm like, you're not a
Crip
Jesus Christ.
The face you were making was every aunt at a wedding I've ever seen. Just look at that.
I'm telling you, that's why we couldn't.
I
I can't. We used to
concentrate.
go to the gym together. I can't do like classes
used to
with
do
her.
Zumba
Like,
together.
Push-ups are when you spell push-up when you're...
because her face.
Yeah.
It's just I can't handle it. I've gotten kicked out of classes.
Yoga,
because
we've gotten yelled at.
I can't stop.
I'm so I'm grateful.
just too
There is no one else like you on earth, and I'm proud to know you, and I mean that sincerely. It's a very good thing. I've never met anyone like you, and it's a wonderful thing.
I think everybody needs like one of her.
Yeah, because it makes you feel good about yourself. You know what I mean?
I know.
No, I'm kidding. That is some funny shit. Wow. It's as much as I want to like just talk about how ridiculous that video is. I actually kind of understand your thinking in a very crazy way.
Well, if you
like,
Google
it would be cooler.
I think maybe he did.
Is it true?
I don't know. I got like the things that I read, like there was some people that said yes and some that said no. But when you watch like a tutorial on how to crip walk, they're not spelling out crip.
Right.
Like they're not.
I wonder when did the Crips start in the 80s?
No, 70s.
Oh, really?
It was by I forget the guy's name, but it was actually the Crip Walk was started by a guy in the 70s.
What came first, the Crips or the Bloods?
I don't know.
Okay. I wonder, I highly doubt, because in the 70s they probably had no idea what the internet was going to be, but I wonder if they had known 20, 30, 40 years from now that kids will be learning how to do the Crip Walk on YouTube.
Yeah. They call it the Sea Walk, though, because I don't think they can say, like, the Crip Walk.
Really?
Put it, I don't know.
I mean, Sea Walk sounds like the Cunt Walk.
It could be. It could be.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Which is just...
That's what I was
better.
doing.
Yeah, you can spell that out.
That's how Gina walks naturally. I mean,
That's my natural walk.
it's just walking the Cunt Walk. Just strolling. Oh, man. All right. What else, guys? What else we got?
What else do you want me to do?
Have you guys have done some kind of episodes about Manson and the murders and stuff, right? Never touched it once.
I haven't, because I feel like it's just like...
Well, we kind of mentioned it when we talked about the cults.
Okay.
Yeah, we did a cult episode where we kind of mentioned about the Manson, and we kind of briefly touched on the murders, but we haven't gone in depth in it.
Yeah.
Have you guys you know the door, the pig door that was on the front of Shannon Tate's house?
She's got...
I have it hanging in my...
No, you don't have the real
bedroom.
door.
No,
I have it from the set of Aquarius.
They just sold the door, the original door, from the house.
How much?
At auction. I want to pull the room because our friend Ren sent...
Oh, I was just going to say, did Ren send that to you?
Yeah. She told me it was for sale. I told Todd, and Todd's like, oh, man, I want to bid on it.
Because you guys have that tattoo, right?
Yeah. Fucking pig tattoo.
Okay.
And so Todd wanted to bid for it. I was like, dude, try it. Try to get it.
Yeah.
It might be a steal, because who wants something that strange?
How do we know it's the real thing?
It has paperwork.
Okay.
I would think
Trent
museums
Reznor,
right there.
When Trent Reznor recorded The Downward Spiral in that house, after they were done recording in '94, the house was torn down. But Trent took that door off the house and brought it with him, and it was the studio door for Nothing Studios in New Orleans, where he kept recording. So he made that the front door of a studio.
I'm glad he did, because I was going to say, I can't believe wouldn't have taken it.
So Trent took it to New Orleans, from what I can gather, and then...
Okay, that was weird.
What the fuck is that?
What is that?
Weird. Anyway, it might be a motorcycle.
Okay.
Trent took the door to New Orleans, put it in the studio. It was there for many, many years. And then New Orleans had the Katrina and all the flooding. And I think they ended up moving out of there. And he came back to LA. And I believe he just left it there because it might have been... whatever it was, he didn't take it with him. So someone took it off of there eventually and had it for years. And then it just sold at auction.
That's crazy, because there's a museum of death in New Orleans.
It would have been perfect there.
Yeah.
But what do you we're going to go around the room and see what you guys think it had sold for. And whoever gets closest gets to something.
Okay.
Let's get a piece of paper here. All right, Gina, what do you think the pig door sold for?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm going to say $57,000.
Okay. Shannon, what do you think the pig door sold for?
The first number that popped in my head was 30,000.
Okay. Shandog. How much?
30,000.
30K. Dickless.
7.2 million.
Do you want to try? I mean, that's...
Are we doing like a Bob Barker under and over?
Someone just went way over. No spoiler alert. Someone went like...
Just trying to keep it interesting.
How much?
7.2 million.
We'll give 7.2. I'm going to round down to 7 mil for you.
Some serious voice, dumb.
I know.
All right.
I do.
So the door just went for. Where is it?
Todd didn't get it. Kind of disappointed.
Check that out. $127,000
Shut up.
Yeah, I was close.
for the
Bob
pig
Barker
door.
would've won.
You would have won, Gina. Congratulations.
You win the pig door picture.
How fucking cool would that be? I mean, cool, but also sad. But like, it's morbidly cool.
Yeah, I mean, I
She would have found a place for it in her house.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
I try really hard not to show my emotions on stuff like this because that would excite me to no end. But a lot of people would find that extremely morbid
sure.
and like very sad, like you say. And it's not like.
I mean, I've been questioned about the pig tattoo before.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I have something very similar on my leg. It says, "He saved him. Can you save her?"
What's that?
And it's from something that was painted on a door during
A murder.
Well, it's kind of been labeled either a suicide or a murder.
Okay.
And so, but you know, people always want to know the story behind it. I'm like, oh, it's just, you know,
I
something.
thought about getting The Best of Me on before. You guys know what that reference is?
No.
It's super weird, but the Bjork stalker. Mm-hmm. Do you ever see that video?
Oh yeah.
So do you know the story?
No.
You know Bjork.
The
Yeah.
singer.
The singer.
How do you spell Bjork?
BJORK.
Wow.
She did it. She did it. So Bjork had a stalker that would like went to her house and was like, it was a scary guy. And I'll pull up a picture of him. You can see what he looks like. But he kept sending these videos to Bjork. Like, I don't know if he wanted to be with her or just, he was just obsessed with her.
Obsessed, yeah.
So he made this video, like video diary sort of type thing. And this one video, you can find it on the weird parts of the internet. But this guy, he painted his face and like was talking to camera and making all these odd faces and doing these weird breathing. And behind him was this, white canvas where he like finger painted "The Best of Me," which I don't know why. And then you see him doing these. He's talking about Bjork and doing all these big breathing exercises, and then puts a gun in his mouth and on video. But it's crazy. So I thought about.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, let's see if "The Best of Me."
Yeah, there's another. What was that other one that was caught on?
See that? So this sign right here, "The Best of Me," September 12th. Oh, that's so I'm getting my vasectomy.
Oh,
now I gotta get it. Because the best of me's being taken away.
Yes. That's a sign right there.
That is a sign. You have to do it.
It's a little shitty to get a tattoo of a stalker who wanted to kill really talented artists. So I might skip that one.
But I don't know. I just feel like that would, it's just.
See? It's super creepy. He painted his head like Darth Maul. It's just 1996. Huh?
Is it Mr. Creepy?
Mr. Creepy. Oh, 9/12. Happy anniversary to that guy. Wow. What is a piece of American history that you would love to have? Is the pig door, would that be your number one? What would be your number one, Gina?
It'd be up there for sure.
The pig door.
Because I have the recreation of it from the show Aquarius.
Full size? It's from the set?
It's just the I probably have a fucking picture of it somewhere, but I have it framed. Mm-hmm. It's probably as big as a TV.
Okay.
But it was given to me by a guy that I met while I was doing trying to get into the Cecil Hotel.
Uh-huh.
And he happened to work at Warner Brothers where they were filming Aquarius. And so he's like, "Oh, you like all that creepy stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, I have something for you." So he brought me that, and then he brought me a whole binder of the
script?
The script for the whole thing, and I gave it to Ren.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's very
so
kind.
I sent it to Ren.
Do you still have any connections at Warner Brothers?
No. I mean, I still have that guy's phone number, but
he needs to get me on the set over here because I want to see they're tearing down the Warner Brothers ranch, which is where they filmed Lethal Weapon and Christmas Vacation. But I want to see the Christmas Vacation house. It's like
But can't you just see it on the tour? They don't take you out.
It's not on the tour. It's on a different back lot where they do tours and things.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, what would be something that you would want from American history, Shannon?
You know what? I don't know. That's a really good question.
Maybe a dictionary or
audio tapes.
There you go.
A brick from the Branch
Do you
Davidian.
have like
A brick from the Branch Davidian.
right
Yes,
next
I
to you?
like it.
Right next to you. Other side.
puppy?
Yep.
Right back there.
Is there like a favorite moment in American history that interests you that you would want a piece of?
You'd have to probably get back to off the top of my head, because I'm sure if I would have been prepared. A piece of American history that I really, really want. I don't know. That's a hard question, because I
Like a piece of the
all
Titanic, or like
Not now.
George Washington's wooden teeth.
Wooden teeth.
Yeah. I think having Oswald's rifle would be interesting.
Do you think so? I would say like probably just knowing a piece of some of the conspiracies, like if they're true.
Amelia
You know
Earhart's
what I mean?
goggles.
Oh
that's
my
interesting.
God. I would, yes.
Or Lindbergh's rotted baby.
No thanks.
Oh, okay.
We tried to make it up to Amelia Earhart's cabin up in
Yeah.
Wyoming, the last
She was
cabin
out
that
of
she
town?
was working on.
She was gone.
She was gone.
They
She
didn't know
was-
where
Amelia?
she was. They couldn't
Mrs.
find her.
Earhart?
But there's an abandoned town up there that you can go to, and you can hike to the cabin that she was working on.
that's pretty sweet.
That would have been really cool
We
to
even
make
went
it
and
up there.
bought bear spray and
But
everything, but
we
was
didn't make it up
raining
there.
I
It
want
was
a
raining that
piece
day.
of. I want a piece of the Roswell saucer.
Oh, I mean,
That's what I want. That's what I want. What do you got?
that nothing. I'm just thinking about the amount of money that would cost you.
Well, we might be finding out how much UFOs cost pretty soon. Who knows?
I know we might be driving them here in the near
God,
future.
so wild. I want a couple more things before we get out of here. I wanted to do. There was a listener question. Where was it? Oh, this was good. Did you guys watch? We've talked about Love on the Spectrum before, right?
Yes,
We had a listener question.
I follow Abby. Her
Uh,
name is Hats by Abby.
I don't know if I follow her. I follow. Who do we follow? What the fuck's her name?
Danielle.
Yes, I think
Danny?
that.
Danny.
Yeah, Danny. Sterling writes in on Patreon. He said, "Listener question: I can't recall you talking about it, but y'all were so into Love on the Spectrum. Have you watched Down for Love yet? I've been recommended this a lot. I have not watched it yet. We have not watched it yet, but I'm stoked about it because it sounds just as wonderful and beautiful. Your guys' thoughts?"
Yes, I have not watched it, but I have heard that it's very good, and I'm very excited to watch it.
It
Have you
sounds
heard of
very
it?
sweet.
Yeah. I haven't heard of it, and I actually
Down
only-
syndrome.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I've only watched I think one episode, the first episode of Love on the Spectrum. I never.
Oh,
Did it not resonate with you, or you just didn't
No,
continue on?
I
it?
just didn't continue. There was just so much. I have so much TV to watch. I don't even know where to begin.
I also remember you saying before that you had something against people with autism.
Oh no,
Don't kid. No, not at all.
And actually, I don't know how correct I'm going to be in saying this, but my favorite students were my students who had Down syndrome.
me too.
They were the
That's
most
the sweetest-
loving.
of course.
Oh my goodness. I love them so much. They were my and they have my heart.
Yeah.
Like that was, yeah.
It feels like they are nothing but love. It just comes out. It's like
Yeah.
they just love everybody and just
I just
it's
took
so
my
sweet.
one
and
student to the dance yesterday or on Friday night. We went to the school beginning new school year dance or whatever, and she had so much damn fun. We danced all night
I'll tell you,
long.
before, you post videos of you at the dances with the kids, and it warms my heart like you
we
wouldn't
have
believe.
so much fun.
Oh, it's so sweet.
I'll have to show you some videos of her because she's
so
like kicking the
sweet.
pants.
Yes,
man.
please.
She's so fun.
My best
yeah.
friend that I went to elementary school, she was my best friend in elementary school, K through 5th. Her son, her youngest, was born with Down syndrome, and now he's.
Did he grow out of it?
No, yeah, he's all well now. It's amazing.
You say that's funny, but you'd be shocked how many parents over the last 25 years.
Oh, like,
yeah.
Like
Like,
the-
they'll get through it. Like it's just a phase.
What makes them think that?
I think they're just in denial sometimes.
Oh.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's fine. But her son's now huge on TikTok. It was funny. I was watching commercials during 2021 or whatever during the pandemic, and some of their TikTok videos. You know how they used to have that commercial they were showing the different TikTok videos with the different dances, and her sons were on there, and they go around, and I see them on Facebook and Instagram because I follow them, but they go around and they go to all these like cruises, and he meets all these celebrities, and people just love him. He's just such a great character.
Yeah.
And he's so fun, and the relationship between the two brothers is amazing, and I think that's what people love so much about it.
They're not the two brothers that do like a cooking show on TikTok,
Yes.
are they?
Oh, that's them?
Yeah, pull it. Yeah, it's the one.
I've seen it. I don't think I've seen. I never go on TikTok.
I see him on Instagram all the time.
Yeah, I see it
it's
on
the
Instagram.
two brothers.
Then they both have Downs?
No, the oldest brother doesn't.
Oh no, these are two.
These are two Downs kids who cook. And
they do like a cooking show.
Really sweet and hilarious.
Oh, I would love to
so
see
funny.
that.
Oh, it's
no, this
so
one.
good.
No, they don't. I'll show you. I'll show you afterwards because I don't have my phone on me. I left it in the car, but I'll show you afterwards.
Yeah, no, that
one.
one.
They're really
super
sweet
cool.
too. No, I would love to see that one.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I just realized we're both wearing 50 States of Madness hats today.
That's right.
I'm not wearing this because you guys are here.
I know. I've noticed you've been wearing it.
It's become my main hat.
Yeah, I know.
I love it. It fits great. It's good frontwards or backwards.
Oh, good.
Where can people get your merch? Tell us where they can find the show. What's up and coming with you ladies? Give us all the plugs.
So you can get our merch at 50statesofmadness.bigcartel.com. We have a couple more. We just added like a super cool coffee mug on there and some tank tops. We're
coming out with V-necks.
Yeah, we've had like some people start like requesting like, oh, can you get this? Can you get that? So the guy that's running our website for us said that the first of every month is like he'll take like whatever we want to add for that month, and then it takes a little while to get it up. But
tell me about it.
just wait till Tuesday.
My balls are ripped off my body. Okay.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of cool stuff up there.
The hats are a hit. It seems like a lot of people dove in on the hats.
Yeah, the hats and the beanies. The hoodies did well. We're supposed to be getting stickers.
Oh yeah, we need some stickers up in this bitch.
Yeah, there was like an issue with the stickers, but our 1 year anniversary is coming up October 6th. So we're
been a year already.
Yeah,
It's been a year.
Wow,
it's crazy.
It's been more than a year because we actually started traveling in July. So it's been over a year. But October 6th was the day that we released our first episode, and we've had one a week since then.
And bonus episodes on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Patreon.com/50 States of Madness.
Yes. And our bonus episodes are more like this kind of thing. Like, it's mostly her doing stuff, you know. It's mostly her comedy show.
Beautiful.
And yeah, so we're gonna kind of rebrand a little bit.
What are we talking about here?
Well, because in the beginning, you know, I think thought we were going to be able to travel a little more, and we were only going to do stories.
The money was going to be flying in. We're going to have some kind of, you know.
You need an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.com/50 States of Madness.
This one needs an
50
OnlyFans.
boobs of madness.
This one needs that. So yeah, and then we just kind of originally, when we first started, I told her, like, I don't want to do any true crime. Like, maybe a hint of it here and there. Just because I feel like there's so many true crime podcasts out there. I didn't want to get, like, caught up in all that. But that's what we've been doing for a while now. And it's, like, doing really well. I think
every once in a while we stray from it. But
there's a reason it works. People cannot get enough of it.
Yeah.
Cannot get enough.
So we are going to still travel, but we're going to obviously do stories like of places that we haven't been. And we're going to try, hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to try to go to London next year.
Really?
Yeah.
Are we doing a Jack the Ripper situation? Are we doing something else?
Yeah, it started
there's so much
out,
stuff there.
Yeah, there's a lot there, but her cousin lives there, so we'll have somewhere to stay.
And family.
And then
I said we have
we
Sweet.
my cousin's there, who I've never met.
If you guys need an English dialect coach, Heidi will be available if you need help.
Yes, I know. You know what?
If you want to blend in.
Well, we're gonna need somebody who speaks the language.
Yes,
Yeah.
Heidi. I'll give you her card. She's really, really great. She'll give you guys a good deal. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So we were gonna go to where is it? Barrow and Furnace, I believe it's called. It's like way up by Scotland.
Okay.
By Manchester. Is that like outside, like 50 minutes outside of Manchester?
Yeah, it's really, really north. We were gonna go there because that's where that author that we're reading her books. So I keep saying like I need to go out there, like I want to, and she's like, well, if you go to London, I'll meet you in London because I'm kind of like way out of, she's like, I'm so far north. So we have somewhere to stay, so we don't have to worry about, getting a place to stay. We just basically have to pay for our flight. How are you going
to get there?
Well,
she's going to row the boat. She's going to take the Titanic.
Wow.
Back.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Might not go well.
The return trip.
Do you get anxiety thinking about flying there?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I get anxiety about flying anywhere.
There is so much turbulence over the Atlantic Ocean. It's crazy.
It is.
I'm kidding.
I was like, it's totally kidding. It's one of the smoothest flights.
It is.
Because
you're
so
smooth.
high. If you get to a certain level of elevation, it's smooth. It's like you're not even flying. Just that level.
How many feet are we talking?
35,000 feet.
That's about right. That's 36,000 is the cruising altitude. That's exactly right. 30 to 37,000.
There you go.
Nice work.
That makes sense.
Also,
I fly a lot.
International flights, the seats are more comfortable. They are a little bit more cush and comfy.
And they're nicer on the
Yeah, they're nicer. Yep.
They give you wine.
You're going to be fine, most likely.
And we should. I hear Heidi has an in on first class. So she's always traveling first class. So I want to see how she does this.
How does she always get bumped to first class?
We need
so you guys, you showed a video of Shannon doing the Crip Walk. Do you remember Heidi's episode where she talked about her limp?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a video of her showing us what the limp was like.
Oh.
I'll find it and show you afterwards, but it's really, really good. I've been meaning to post that on
I wonder
Patreon.
if it looks like when I wanted to try out to be a walker on The Walking Dead.
Similar. Now I do have to find it. It's really something. Did you actually try out, or you wanted to do it?
I wanted to because I think I don't remember, but I feel like I know it was filmed in Georgia in Atlanta. But I feel for a short period of time it was here in LA. So I was really, really practicing because I thought if I could get it down, I could be a walker. So
when we're done here, I 100% am insisting on seeing your walk.
I think I did it on one of our Patreon episodes a while back.
Oh,
yeah,
fucking
I'll show
A.
you, yeah.
I can't find this right now, but we will find it afterwards. Ladies, I always love seeing you. Oh, here it is. Found it. All right, so show us this limp that you did at the movie theater, please.
So I have one because I have my plantar fasciitis, so sometimes I
Oh my god. Plantar fasciitis.
No, it was like no.
It's kind of a walker.
She's going too fast.
But is that she's making fun of them.
Yeah. Because this is actually what I do walk like when I wake up or when I.
I was gonna say that's what I walk like when I get out of bed in the morning.
So good. I'm gonna post that somewhere else, but that's great. Ladies. First of all, people that are watching or listening, go follow these ladies at 50 States of Madness. Anywhere you get podcasts, follow them on YouTube. The show, there's a lot of visual stuff if you watch on YouTube. They really lay it out pretty well. Join their Patreon, support them by getting some bomb-ass merch, and check out Shannon's OnlyFans where she does all kinds of crazy shit.
Coming soon.
Any parting words?
No, thank you for having us.
Oh,
we always have
it.
a great time here.
Yeah, you guys are welcome.
I'm glad
anytime.
she could make it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Thank you guys for coming.
Questionable.
And
The hair was a priority.
You were
the weave.
I was getting my hair done.
We were a
So
little
we're
late.
allowed. We talk about the weave.
Oh, we can talk about the weave. Oh, yeah.
You got a bomb ass weave going. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was actually a thing that people do.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
We have to add the hair because I don't have. It's very fine.
Why don't you just grow it, or is it more for volume?
It's very for volume. More for volume, and the length is just
I wish
because
I could give her some of mine. Like,
Yeah.
How do I transfer
Because her hair is very
volume?
grande, so
Yeah,
it's
she
easy
has
to
I'm very jealous of her hair.
volume. All right, this has been a blast, and we'll see you guys next week.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.